welcome to another product briefing. Today we're being joined by Nehal Madhani of Alt Legal. Alt Legal is a trademark registration and management company. Welcome, Nehal. Great to see you. I'm a proud investor in Alt Legal, so it's great to have you here with us today. Can you share a little bit of background about the company?
Sure. Well, thanks for having me. It's great to walk through our product with your lovely community. So, Nehal Madhani, I'm an attorney by trade and the CEO of a company called Legal, which helps trademark professionals create new trademark filings, most importantly, manage all their existing ones and deadlines, and monitor their portfolio for potential infringement.
Great. Should we dive into a demo?
Sounds great. I'm going to walk through my screen here, and then please interrupt with any questions you have. So this is the first screen a customer would see right when they log in. And what we're showing you is all of your active trademark assets for the moment. There's other types of matters that we'll get into here, but all of your active trademarks sorted by the nearest due date. And that's what's key and most important for a trademark professional is what do I have to do and when do I have to do it? And so we've populated this with a sample portfolio from Apple. And what's key to highlight here is that all of this data came in automatically. There's no manual data entry whatsoever. On the left-hand side, you'll find all of your search parameters. And then on the right, you're going to see all of your matters sorted by the nearest due date. Brought into full goods and services description. All of the key documents are here. So if they need to download this notice of allowance, fantastic, one click, and they have it right on your computer. There's nothing manual that they need to do to get this. So it could be a law firm that's representing Apple, or it could be Apple's in-house counsel that also needs visibility on their deadlines and their portfolio. Because if you're somebody like Apple, you're not just using one law firm in the United States and that's your entire portfolio. You're using different law firms all over the world. And so you need that global visibility as well. And so if I'm looking at this here, I can quickly walk through and I'll see the status. But the most important thing that I want to highlight is you're seeing this deadline. And this was programmatically created. And if I'm Apple's outside counsel and I file this today, this deadline will be programmatically removed because we've seen this be filed. And that's what takes this system and separates it from a lot of the others in the market is that sophistication of our automation, where we can bring in all of this data, we can identify which marks belong to Apple, we can update these, we can calculate the deadline, and we can remove deadlines when things are addressed. And so again, as if I'm scrolling through, I can see all of Apple's marks, I can see all the logos that came in, everything's here. I can even see which ones are approaching their final deadline, and this has been highlighted as well. Now, part of this is obviously seeing my assets and seeing my deadlines, but the other part that whether you're at a law firm or you're in-house, you have to do is sometimes run reports. So if I want to see this in a more condensed way, I'll just quickly shift over here. And I can see this more like a chart. Maybe I need to narrow in. Today, we're looking at our iPad product line only. I want to see all trademarks that use the word iPad. Maybe I need to create some sort of internal status chart. I'm going to go in and plug in the full description. That might become unwieldy, in which case I just want to see maybe the short class categorization and the next possible due date. And as a user, I can simply customize, drag and drop, set this up exactly the way I want, expand things out. One click, I can export. If I find myself running the same exact report every week, great. I'm going to save this so that the next time I come in the system, I don't have to recreate this from scratch. I'll just simply click on my save report. It'll remember exactly what I ran, the exact arrangement of the report, and then it's one click to export it. And that's another key aspect of a trademark professional's job is to be able to generate these reports quickly and on demand. Now, everything I've been showing you so far is very high level. If I want to dig deeper on a specific matter, let's take made for iPad, click on that details link, and now I'm looking at the entirety of this trademark. I know that color was not claimed. I know there's a disclaimer for made for. I know that Thomas Le filed this trademark. So all the key attributes of this trademark, again, programmatically retrieved. No manual data entry, taking this very cumbersome and manual process with other process systems and really streamlining it. Of course, I can set up multiple users. I can give my clients read-only access. I can give select folks at the law firm different levels of permission. I can even generate an internal update or update to my client saying that this particular matter was filed, as long as I have my Gmail correctly configured.
I can see which countries this is protected in.
Exactly. And so you have all of that global visibility as well. You can upload documents. You can manage all of your documents here. You can add notes quickly. Perhaps it's an internal meeting. No longer using this mark. abandon. I can take that action and say, we do not intend to file. All of those key workflow elements easily integrated here. I can inactivate this mark now. Track a
The
range.
information.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I can track trademarks, patents, copyrights, disputes, right? Whether you have litigation at the federal level, at the IP office level, or if you want to track even a cease and desist, you can use the system and have all those litigation deadlines automatically populated for you. You can use it to track license agreements and then connect it to the underlying trademarks as well, so that you know which trademarks you've licensed, or which trademarks are subject to cease and desist, or which copyrights might be at issue in the litigation. You can connect all these different matters together, and you can leverage the system in a way that really works for you beyond these defined categories. You can create your own category of matters. So maybe you want to docket domain names in here as well. You can do that. And what we do is we take all these deadlines that you have coming up, populate it in an automatic docket report that goes out to every user that's assigned to the case automatically. We sync these dates with your calendaring system as well, so that you have visibility on these key mission critical deadlines wherever you are and however you want to use it. Even have live chat support built in, so you can get help from a real team, not bots, right here. And our response time is remarkable. In seconds or minutes, we will get a response back to you. And then we have other tools that go beyond the core element of docketing. We have tools that help you create a new trademark asset and help you collect that information from either internal stakeholder if you're in-house, or from a client. And so let's say you're representing Alt Legal Inc. today, and you know that we're a corporation and we're a Delaware C corporation. You'll go out and you'll collect that information, fill in whatever it is that you might know about a client, right? So if you're a law firm representing Alt Legal Inc., you might fill in a few of these key points of detail. You go out and you'll send it to your client. They'll be able to annotate this online, collaborate with you in real time. And then when you go over to the CTO's filing system, this is on their webpage, you start the application process, pick the application you're working on. And as you go through each page of the application process, you just simply click fill and it'll populate that information for you. As attorney, you're there to verify, but you're not there to copy and paste from multiple different sources. And a big surprise to a lot of folks is that trademark work is often done on a fixed fee basis. That's at least a prosecution element of it in preparation of the application. So this is just a way for firms to just improve margins and reduce errors as opposed to taking away actual revenue. And then we're out here monitoring their entire portfolio for potential infringement as well. Each of these US marks here, for example, is getting monitored, and we're letting them know, hey, somebody filed a potential trademark. This is quick typer. That's potential infringement. You should evaluate that. We're trying to serve as much of the trademark lifecycle as possible with a core focus on docketing, but helping, trademark professionals create new filings as well as manage all their existing ones and then monitor them for potential infringement.
Thank you. That's very clear. And how much support do you provide outside of the United States?
So we have customers in nearly 20 different countries today. And so we have multinational customers that use us, obviously, but we also have customers that are domiciled in Kenya or Nigeria, for example, that use our software, because virtually every country in the world has IP office, and all these IP professionals need this fundamental problem solved.
That's for filing in the United States or also all over the world?
All over the world, we have customers that manage their assets in our system. So, firms in Australia that only file in Australia use our system to track their Australian portfolio.
Got it. Okay, fantastic. Thank you for a great demo. You'll be able to see the link to Old Legal's demo or profile on the Legal Tech Hub website and a link to Old Legal's website. Thank you again for the demo. Very insightful, and we'll look forward to seeing you again at another Legal Tech Hub product briefing. Thank you.
Thank you.